Game on Lake Cumberland Sports. I'm Josh McKinney alongside Michael Gregg, Kevin Lloyd, Pat Harris, Jeremiah Jones, Nick Hibbard, and the Lake Cumberland Sports crew on hand tonight. A teaser, if you will, Michael Gregg, for the marquee matchup later tonight.
You bet. I mean, it's a big night for the big boys, but here we go. We get the future, like you said, on the big field.
It's the futures, man.
Friday Night Lights.
It's the futures.
And it's exciting. I am ready.
PCYFL action, and again, we truly appreciate the Pulaski County School Board coming to us, asking us, hey guys, would you all be interested? Yes. Wholeheartedly and
always.
Absolutely, to cover anything sports related. So many great athletes in this community, and we're going to get to see the futures of the Superintendent Bowl. That's what I'm calling it for. Lack of anything better, the Chalet Futures Game on Lake Cumberland Sports. Prelude to the Superintendent's Bowl here tonight at Southwestern. Northern versus Oak Hill tonight. It should be fun, Michael Gregg.
It really should be. Again, North School versus South School. Last year, before that game at Pulaski County High School, it was a PCYFL game there. And this year they just said, hey, if you can cover that, we'd love to be interested in doing so. Here we are. And going to bring you some youth football action.
Absolutely. Loving it. Northern versus Oak Hill. Big thank you to the Chalet, a gourmet experience, 100 Chapel Drive, the chaletgourmet.com, 100 Chapel Drive, Somerset, Kentucky. Check out the Chalet, a gourmet experience. It's going to be a fun night as the sun fades in the western sky. As Michael Gregg, we look through these rosters of Northern and Oak Hill. We can run through these names if you'd like.
Sure can.
These guys again, they are the future of what we're going to see at the end of the night tonight.
Absolutely. I know these schools, Josh, sometimes struggle to get players to come out and play football. And so maybe tonight, if nothing else, we'll kind of get the word out.
Absolutely.
And this will help boost numbers at some of these elementary schools come out and play on a gridiron.
I'll run through Northern if you want to run through Oak Hill.
Sounds good.
Your roster for Northern will be number 3, Grayson Hughes, number 6, Darren Hughes, number 8, Channing Lettner, number 12, Eli Stevenson, number 13, Trevor Caudle, number 15, Bentley Cornell. As we got 2 15s on this roster, as well as TJ Hughes, number 29, Hagen Ball, number 33, Aiden McQueen, 34, Addison Hughes, 35, Connor Crabtree, 36, Jacob Back, 37, Remington Still. Love that name. 42,
Absolutely.
Alex Ford, 43, Elijah Hughes, 45, Grayson Farmer, 47, Cameron Wolf, 61, Clayton Bell, 70, Jace Dixon, 71, Nate Parker, 73, Devin Reynolds, number 80, Sam Pointer, and number 99, Zachary Nichols. Your roster for Northern.
For the Oak Hill Wolverines, your roster, number 1, Xavier Nazario, number 4, Maddox Cook, number 11, Colton Speedle, number 18, Thomas Phelps, number 21, Logan Winchester, number 24, Ezra Perry, number 29, Bentley Fox, number 33, Rex Conley, number 41, Logan Mort, number 50, Tyson Wilson, number 54, Collier Helton, number 55, Ace Eaton, number 60, Carter Price, number 81, Cooper Helton, number 83, Uriah Morrison, and number 97, Caleb Clave. The Oak Hill Wolverines are led by head coach Travis Wilson, assistant coach Todd Wilson, Harold Hilton, and Kevin Morrison.
PCYFL action on Lake Cumberland Sports. I'm Josh McKinney alongside Michael Gregg. Our coverage brought to you by the Chalet, a gourmet experience. Michael Gregg, you busy this weekend?
Should I be?
You want to go eat at the Chalet?
I think I have not heard any better idea. I don't
Yes,
believe.
I'll pay, Pat. I'll pay. It's payday today.
I've heard great things, Josh.
Absolutely.
Those chefs over there at the Chalet, Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells, they have open seating both inside dining and outside dining. Reservations are accepted by calling or going to the website at thechaletgourmet.com. Carryout's open also. Call 606-451-9000. Reservations are recommended Friday and Saturday evenings because it is that good.
Absolutely. Certainly. Head coach for Northern, I neglected to mention that. I got Ralph Lettner. Do you have the rest of the coaching staff for Northern?
I do. Clinton Polson, Chris Lettner, Daniel Runyon, Jeremiah Runyon, Aaron Hughes, and Josh Smith for the Northern Maroons. Each of those schools' principals, Daniel Hill at Northern Elementary and Casey Anandit at Oak Hill Elementary. If they're not here, I know they're listening in, and I know they're proud of their young men on the gridiron tonight, and also champions in the classroom. Both of those schools rated in the blue in the whole entire state of Kentucky. So congratulations to Oak Hill and Northern Elementary.
Yeah, that was a big thing came out this week for schools across the state. So that's a
well. Casey Anandit, I see him right down here on the track, so he is here in the house. Principal at Oak Hill Elementary. Daniel Hill, I'm sure, is here somewhere as well.
Northern will be kicking to Oak Hill. So we get this one underway. Southwestern, the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. Thank you, Pulaski County School Board, for having us out. It's going to be a great night.
You bet.
A great night of football, starting with PCYFL action.
If we can get the principals, Casey and Daniel Hill up here, they might arm wrestle at halftime. And
I was going to say, is there like a side bet? What happens
I
here?
Don't know.
Like,
I don't know, but I'm willing to.
Somebody's got buy pizza for the winning team.
I can record it. I can record it and stream it later.
I think we put it out there. I think the guys should do it. Okay, looking to return this football from the 29. Return man coming near side, looking for the corner. Got the corner, 35 up to the 40.
Collier Hilton on that return. Tackle, big tackle by 25. I think it's 25. These numbers are hard to read, Josh. 35, maybe Connor Crabtree.
Crabtree, yeah. Just a nice little return coming to the near side.
And I can already say what I like about these youth leagues games, Josh, their jerseys. Some of them got their nicknames on the back.
I like that.
I see number 1 there, Big Z, and I think we can draw. That's Xavier Nazario. Big Z. Get him, Big Z.
If anybody has listened to us for any amount of time, they know we love nicknames.
We do. We will give you a nickname, even if you don't want one.
Absolutely. We just dish them out.
And if we offend you, we want you to tell us because we'll come up with a different one.
Absolutely. Like, I hope you've always been happy with Greggers. I'm sorry, but
it works. Yeah, it works.
I have too many Michaels in my life. I have too many Greggs in my life, so you have to be Greggers.
That's fine with me. Looks like the who's QB1 here? Is it a mystery? Mm-hmm. QB1 for Oak Hill. Looks like that may be Big Z standing back there. I can't hardly tell. He's standing. He towers over around. Now why they call him Big Z?
Yeah, that is Xavier Nazario, quarterback. Big Z, big number 1.
Do your thing, Big Z.
Absolutely. Ready for that? Ready to play whistle? Is he going to keep it himself? Good run. First down yardage and more. 45-40. Stiff arm 35. Still trucking down the near sideline. Look out, he might go. And he
does.
Well, one play from scrimmage and 1 score. Big Z to the house for 6. Oak Hill scores first. 7:36 to go in the opening quarter. That was a design quarterback keeper, letting Big Z do his thing.
Yeah, and downfield there, the safety tried to get in front of him, but I think Big Z had like about a 2-foot advantage on the safety, and it was just a mismatch.
And that big stiff arm, too.
And the stiff arm, yeah.
He had the momentum going. Big Z with the touchdown to open this one up.
Can't sleep on Big Z.
Extra point.
Don't be Z.
No,
Big Z.
Yeah, that was definitely in the game plan. Wherever Big Z goes, try to tackle him. You saw how hard it is to tackle Big Z.
Looks like the center getting there with the ball. Tyson Wilson would be wearing 5-0. He's the man gets the action moving for the Wolverines.
Northern going for 2 here. Rolling. Looking. Still looking. Can take it. Yep, good decision. Did he get there? No
good.
Just short. Collier Hilton trying to get the 2-point conversion. I like what he did there. Stringing it out near sideline, string it out, string it out, string it out. Then he saw what I saw about the same time. We realized, oh, he could run that football.
Right. he was cocking that arm back like he was going to throw the football, Josh, and it looks like he might be a lefty, but he was rolling right, and that's a tough throw for a lefty to roll right and throw the football. And so, but he was looking for a receiver. He may have had one, but saw a seam, went for it, and just fell short. So Oak Hill Wolverines leading 6-0 here on the Old Habits Die Hard here. Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. It's a bonus there, plug. The scoreboard is always the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Sorry.
I'm sure Mr. Randall doesn't mind.
No, not at all. So Oak Hill up early here. It's 7:36 to go here in the first quarter. And I know if you're tuned us in, we appreciate you. If you're a mama or a grandparent of the player watching this down the line, hey, we appreciate it. This is going to be a keepsake for folks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Understand that completely. And if folks might not know, we kind of put this together in a little bit of secrecy, not to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak, or the Wolverine out of the bag, if you will.
There you
here
go.
This evening. Tell some folks they don't know. Hey, my son's playing live on Lake Cumberland Sports. Maroons looking to return here up to the 40, 45, midfield stripe and more. Still elusive to the Oak Hill 40. Cut it back across the green up to the 33-yard line. I'm trying my best to get a number on that young man, and that will be Eli Stevenson.
Really nice return.
Solid return.
He took it at his own 34 and returns it down to looks like the 33 of the Wolverines. So sitting in nice field position for the Maroons of Northern Elementary.
Love the pink accessories, the pink socks the Northern Maroons are wearing for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I love that. Those are bright. A couple of linemen have pink towels. I like that, fellas. 1st and 10 for Northern from the Oak Hill, call it the 33. That was
might have been a fumble at the exchange.
Yeah, a little discombobulation on the opening snap there. Well, that'll work out for Northern now.
Is that Connor Crabtree behind center?
It was. Number 35. Young Mr. Crabtree. Gain of 1 on the exchange. I promise that was not in the playbook. A little bit of nerves, possibly, on the big turf field. Man, I would have given anything to play on the turf field like this back in the day. Whoo!
I'd say players last year on the big stage would have been given anything to play on the turf.
Absolutely. This time, that will be Stevenson coming near sideline, looking to string it out. He will be taken down for a big loss. Stevenson slow to go. Wilson and associates there to pile on. 3rd and long. 3rd and about 14 here. Clock winding. 6:20 to go. Opening quarter. Oak Hill. First play from scrimmage. Big Z to the house for 6.
Chipping out early. Got momentum on their side. There's a QB sweep to the left for a negative net yardage. Looks like Maddox Cook, the cornerback there, number 4, was the first man to get to him. And
flying to the football.
Stevenson was able to break that tackle, but another Wolverine there to shut him down.
High back set. And Stevenson will turn and fake under serious pressure. Able to elude it looking downfield. Trying to sidestep more pressure. Sack! Back to the 45-yard line. Oak Hill coming with the blitz.
That was Big Z on the D.
With more blitz. Colton Little in there as well. Northern going the wrong way. 4th and long for the Maroons. Well, that was a jailbreak to start, and here comes more. Oak Hill dialing it up.
Dead red on D.
Absolutely. 4th and long here. What do you got? 4th and...
looks like about 22.
22, yeah. Northern. They will go forward. Stevenson with the pitch spin move in the backfield. Gets some space. Big pop. That hurt. As Big Z just stuck the ball carrier, the young man tough as nails.
You bet.
Peel himself off the deck.
Did you get a number on the ball
I'm
carrier?
Trying if I can.
I thought it was a 16, but
Yeah.
it's a long ways away. And
It's got to be T.J. Hughes because we got two 15s,
Okay.
Bentley Cornell and T.J. Hughes, 15-15. So I'm assuming,
TJ 16.
and Mamas, if you're watching, if we're wrong, T.J. Hughes 16. That's what I'm going with because we have two 15s because you see in numerical order here.
Yeah.
I hope that is a safe assumption, Mamas.
And that may be a clerical error on my part. Go back and check something while
We'll get it squared away.
we certainly will.
Don't want no Mamas meeting us in the parking lot now. Can't have that, Michael Gregg. Big Z hands up under center. Strong side of the line to the right. Big Z taking him himself off right tackle. He'll be cut down for a loss of 1. Nice penetration and tackle by Devin Reynolds.
Second down.
2nd and 11, a loss of 1 there. You see the game plan for Oak Hill. So far, let Big Z do the work. Now, you get Hilton up under center. You've got some wheels coming to the near side. Nice cut. Still rolling to the 40, 35-30. Sheds another tackle. Trying to keep rolling. He'll get it tackled at the 25-yard line. That man's got some wheels.
Indeed.
He has got some wheels. As Addison Hughes will make the stop, but another big gainer for the Wolverines. Marching left to right here in the opening quarter. 4 minutes to go. 6-0 Oak Hill with the lead. Again, thank you, Pulaski County School Board, for extending the invitation for us to bring this broadcast.
Looking at nicknames there, Hilton wearing Pac-Man on the back of his jersey, eating up the yards out there on the field.
I'm going to go Ed McMahon. Yes! I like that. Big Z looking to throw. Rolling. Under pressure. He'll be sacked.
Nice
Back at the 32-yard line. Trying to string it out to look downfield. There's nothing there. Devin Reynolds again.
Yep. Excellent tackle there by Reynolds, and he's taking on Big Z all by him lonesome. And a nice solo tackle.
You see Northern starting to settle in. They see what Oak Hill wants to do. Northern focusing in. A lot of football left. 6-0 early in this one. It's Big Z. Trots back to the huddle. See this beautiful turf facility now here at Southwestern. Lights will be full in effect tonight. Across the way at Pulaski County as well. We thank the Pulaski County School Board for all their efforts in supporting our athletes. This is not just about football. You see some soccer lines out here as well. Quarterback in for the Wolverines. That will be Maddox Cook with the pitch. He will sling it to Helton. Makes the man miss and gets blown up. Coming up to the near sideline. Helton pops right back up.
Big tackle by Cameron Wolf of the Northern Maroons. Hilton with a nice gain of about 8 or 9.
Oh, this reminds me of when you could get popped like that and just spring right back up.
Yep.
He's like a grasshopper. He's like a grasshopper.
So Oak Hill taking a page out of the big boys book, Southwestern. 3 QBs behind center already early in this one.
I think they got the memo what drives us nuts. We blame Coach Foley. So, Coach, you get the blame.
We love you, though, Coach.
We love you, but you're getting the blame. Somebody's got to saddle the blame. We got to give it to somebody. 3rd and about 7 here for Oak Hill. Left to right again. Pac-Man. We need to eat up some more yards here. Cook goes in motion. And rolling left, got a huge hole. 20, bounce it outside to the 15-yard line, to the 10. He may go. Cut it back inside at the 5. He will go to the house. 2:12 to go. Opening quarter. Oak Hill will get another. Pac-Man eating up the yards, gobbling up a touchdown.
You betcha. And the blocking there, phenomenal on Oak Hill's left side of that line of scrimmage. Receivers doing some nice downfield blocking as well. And Hilton with a juke out there on the left-hand side and just waltzes his way in the end zone to push Oak Hill up 12-0 here. 1:53 left to go here in the first quarter.
A couple of nice decisions by Hilton. You know, knowing when to cut, knowing when to go, knowing when to woe up. That is certainly, and all these young lads are futures of the Superintendent's Bowl. You can see looking to throw, fires off his back foot towards the end zone, just overshot his man for the 2-point conversion. As the intended target was Rex Conley. It'll fall incomplete. It's 12-0. Minute 53 to go in the open quarter. Oak Hill Wolverines lead the Northern Maroons.
Big thank you to The Chalet at Gourmet Experience here for sponsoring tonight's bonus coverage of Futures game here on Lake Cumberland Sports. They are located on 100 Chapel Drive here in Somerset, Kentucky. And their phone number, 606-451-9000. The website is thechaletgourmet.com. Owners, Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells, invite you out. They are open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. They have open seating, both inside dining and outside dining. Reservations are accepted by calling or going to the website. Carryouts open. Call 606-451-9000. And reservations are recommended Friday and Saturday evening.
Absolutely.
They have their menu on the Facebook page. I saw that. I don't have it. I can't pronounce some of the items on the menu. But encourage our listeners to go check that out. Some fine dining right here in Somerset, Kentucky.
Hey, you don't have to be able to pronounce it. I promise you'll love it.
Oh,
delicious. And I love the fact.
Guarantee it.
Let me say thank you, Chalet. Thank you, the Chalet Gourmet Experience, for having outside seating in Somerset. Thank you. Thank you. Oak Hill send it away, picked up at the 24. Coming back across the grain and to get back to the 25. Return man cannot do so. Pac-Man with the stop. Return man for Northern will be Connor Crabtree. We've seen Colin Crabtree's name a couple times this evening. Certainly a future star for Northern. And head coach Johnny Hines, Pulaski County Maroons. Oak Hill feeder to Southwestern. Coach Jason Foley.
You bet. Pac-Man not only doing some things on offense, but showing that he can tackle some ball carries there on defense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I like Crabtree's thought, trying to get right to where it was set up, then I had to pull the audible coming back this side. Northern keeping that one on the ground. Nice stiff arm. The ball carrier a couple more yards. Stevenson, I believe. Stevenson taken down by Meeks. Short gain, give him one.
Big Z there hit him in the hole, and Stevenson with the stiff arm kind of used Z's momentum against him, and he went right on past the ball carrier.
12-0 Oak Hill early here in this one. Opening quarter, approaching a minute to play. Oak Hill with touchdown at 7:36 and 2:12. A couple of missed 2-point conversions. Heading up to their 12-0, both touchdown runs. The first by Big Z, the second by Pac-Man. I'm all about these nicknames.
Love it.
Digging it. We'll be blown dead. Laundry. First penalty of this one. Pretty clean game so far.
First flag of the game, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Offside against Wolverines.
Well, that will give Northern some extra yardage. I don't want to alarm anybody.
Please don't.
But there's a Wolverine down on the track. Who do we need to call?
Well, a few nights ago, we were in the building with the Cougar. So
Man, we kept some rough company this week.
I know.
Northern coming near sideline. Nice stutter step. Turning upfield for a couple more, getting to the 35-yard line. That was a pretty ball carrier. That was a nice tote. Yes. Crabtree will get the first down for Northern. Chains move. 1st and 10 for the Maroons from their own 35.
Not keeping track of first downs, but that may be the first for Northern. Something's on fire here, Josh. You see paper burning in the sky.
Yeah, we've got it flying everywhere. That's doesn't make it for the players trying to breathe either. And that wind has got it coming right over the turf too.
Now I will say, offensive line formidable for Northern. I mean, they got the size advantage, no doubt. No doubt. Both these teams, thin benches, Josh. And again, if you're a young man thinking about football, come out and play.
I see Oak Hill. They got a lot of speed.
Juked.
Stevenson coming near sideline. Another nice little stiff arm. Positive yardage for
Absolutely.
Northern as Cook and Associates will come get him on the near home sideline as the opening quarter is in the books. And it was all Oak Hill in the opening quarter, 12-0 at the end of one.
And that last tackle there, stiff arm was given to Maddox Cook, but he fought through that and got the tackle. So nice defensive play from number 4. I hear he wears number 4 because he looks up to Drew Polson. And that's a fantastic player to look up to. Absolutely.
That is a great, great young man to look up to.
You bet. The Chalet, a gourmet experience, is sponsoring tonight's bonus coverage here on Lake Cumberland Sports. Their owners are Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells. They're located at 100 Chapel Drive here in Somerset. Phone number 606-451-9000. Their website, thechaletgourmet.com. You can see their menu there on their Facebook page and on their website. They are open Tuesday through Saturday. Lunches from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dinner from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Open seating is both inside dining and outside dining. Reservations are accepted by calling or going to the website. Carryout's open. Call 606-451-9000. And reservations are recommended Friday and Saturday evenings. That is the Chalet, a gourmet experience.
You know, you're talking about Drew. You and I have had this conversation before. It still hurts my heart that he never was fully healthy in the cross-county rivalry matchup. Never really was he?
Well, there was maybe – I remember his senior year here at the reservation. He played, I believe, fully healthy. But, yeah, the young man had a lot of injury issues but a phenomenal talent.
Oh, my goodness,
no doubt about it. And a young man that played all 3 major sports, baseball, basketball, football, all at high levels.
Absolutely.
And phenomenal athlete.
Will be second and about 7 here for Northern. Shotgun formation. Stevenson looking to throw, fires. That'll be complete at the far hash. And then catch it at 43-yard line. Nice pitch and catch.
It was a blitz by Caleb Clay. If he was giving the QB some pressure, nice pass.
Crabtree on the reception.
Yeah, nice pass and a good catch there by Crabtree. It's an impressive feat at this age level to pull off a passing game.
Absolutely.
It's honestly, it's an impressive feat at the varsity level at times.
That's the truth. That is very true.
There's a lot of variables at play, and so well done.
Nice pitch and catch. 3rd and manageable here for Northern. Third and about 2.5. Stevenson turns and hands it off. Running back rumbling forward should have the first down. He does have it now. Second effort's going to get him a couple more. Cook and a couple more associates going to come in and take Crabtree down. Bottom of the pile for Oak Hill will be Eaton. Trying to find, is that McQueen in there as well? That jersey's all bunched up on the bottom. Northern has the football. Straight at the gut, short yardage. Across the midfield stride, a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. There's 7 minutes to go here, opening half. Oak Hill leads 12-0. Thanks for joining us for the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports, the prelude to tonight's Superintendent's Bowl.
Which number did you say was 16? I'm trying to track that down.
TJ Hughes.
TJ Hughes, let me look.
We got Bentley Cornell and TJ Hughes, both as 15. And we know that they both cannot be.
TJ and who was the other young man?
Bentley Cornell and TJ Hughes.
Bentley Cornell. Well, on the roster that was shared with me, they're both listed as 15, so my apologies.
It's not your fault.
I think you've already pinned it down, though.
3-yard gain. Could be 3rd down. Stop made by Moore.
Northern with the carry. I got that as back. Announcer said Crabtree. That's Jacob back, number 36, under my binoculars. So I'm going with back on the ball carry.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, that's on me, but I trust these binoculars more. Third and 5 here for Northern. Looks like another passing situation. Yeah, just going by, we were seeing it numerical. 13, 15, 15, 29. You would think, the mamas, if that's wrong, we're so sorry. Stevenson hands up under center. Couple receivers split either side, looking to throw here. Under pressure, fires. That'll be off the mark. A little low.
Again, ball well thrown.
And Stevenson ended up in a heap, I should say, as Oak Hill's Hulk laid the lumber to him.
Just not a receiver really in in the close vicinity of that one.
Yeah, I think Stevenson had to get rid of it earlier than they wanted to wanted to let that develop a little bit more, but
again, we got 11 players on each side. I count 5 Wolverines on the sidelines there, and these teams love to have a few more players on their teams.
Absolutely.
Fill out the roster.
And if this broadcast helps get more players out to all of our elementary schools,
yeah, let's do it.
Get on it, kiddos. Get on it. Stevenson hands it off, 4th and long, trying for it, getting about 3 yards. Going to be 2 yards shy. As that will indeed be Crabtree on that one for sure. And that will be turned over on downs. Oak Hill gets the football, 5:17 to go, second quarter, 12-0. Wolverines lead the Maroons. The Chalet, a gourmet experience, 100 Chapel Drive, 606-451-9000. Of course, they have inside dining, outside dining as well. And if you just are feeling like, you know what, I don't want to really go out, run and get it. They got carry out.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yum, yum. Cooper Helton, is that Cooper? It looks like Cooper Helton split out wide here on the near side.
You see, he takes the snap. Looking, thought about throwing it first, looks like, but he's got it tucked away now to the 45. Stiff arm. He'll run out of bounds just over midfield to the 49-yard line of Northern. Big Z is a talent.
He indeed is. And he's a lot to bring down. He's a nice size, I'm assuming 5th grade student there at Oak Hill. And again, Northern Elementary has some size on the line, but Z's got the speed to get away from those big linemen, and he's matchup with Big Z and a defensive back is almost unfair.
Well, these teams labeled as senior teams, are they all 5th graders?
4th and 5th
Fourth and
graders.
5th? Okay.
They changed that a couple years ago.
I was going to say,
seniors used to be 5th and 6th, and I believe in an effort to try to middle school started fielding a 6th grade team, and so the seniors now are 4 or 5. Maddox Cook taking the handoff.
Look out now. Gets it back inside. Look out now. Maddox Cook off to the races as he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Look at him bopping and weaving through that Northern defense. As Maddox will have a first down tote. Nice run 4.
Going in motion there and taking that. Looked like Cooper,
I like that.
Looked like Cooper Cup out there.
I like that play call, Coach. I like that. I like it. 1st and 10. Oak Hill moving the football. Northern looking to dig in here and not prevent another score. It's Oak Hill leads 12-0. Two good football teams from the PCYFL in the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. 1st and 10 after that tote from Cook. So under seniors Helton, couple backs split up behind him. Goes in motion. Handoff inside left tackle, tough yardage. About 2 up to the 41-yard line.
I can't see a number on the ball carrier.
Well, I can't tell who it is because jersey is so long, he's kind of tucked into the back of his pants. Can't find out who it is.
Is there a 33?
There is a 33. But
Rex Conley?
Yeah, but I don't know if that looks like a 3 on the front end of it. There's not an 83, and it doesn't look like a 73, so it's got to be Aiden McQueen.
Well, there is an 83, Uriah Morrison, but I don't.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
And I don't see an 83 out there yet.
It's either Morrison or Conley, one or the other. Uniforms are pretty much made one size fits all, aren't they?
I think they come in different size. No, I think they do come in different size. Yes, sir.
As Cook will pick that one up off the deck.
Whoa.
He will hand it off to Helton. Yeah, that whoa. He's still going. Whoa, 20. Stiff arm to the 15, to the 10, 5. Is he going to take it? Nope, out of bounds. Back at the 15-yard line. Thought he was. Another nice tote by Collier Helton. Move the chains for Oak Hill.
If you're wondering what my whoa was for, Helton had that ball in one hand, and he just changed hands and just holding it awfully loose. I was like, whoa. But he knew what he was doing. He was getting ready to tightrope that sideline and just put one foot out of bounds, or he was going to get 6.
He was trying to go tightrope. Going tightrope down the near home sideline, Oak Hill's sideline. Oak Hill's the home team.
Oak Hill in the red zone now. Northern looking to bow their necks, keep them out of the end zone.
I was dating myself. One size fits all. That's the way it used to be. Thank God it's not like that anymore.
Now, I was going to say, Josh, I have a hard time believing that it was ever one size fits all. Hats, maybe. Jerseys?
One size fits all.
Really? Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Cook with the pitch. The throw to the end zone, intercepted at the 5. Little trickeration from Oak Hill as Northern makes them pay the price. Termaine cut down at around the 18-yard line, looking for the end zone. That will be picked off, as that will be Stevenson on the INT. Eli Stevenson for Northern. Yeah, it was one size fits all because I didn't play a whole heck of a lot.
Well, I'll just take your word for that.
Brother, it's a different world now, and I love the fact that it's a different world because these programs, you look at these beautiful uniforms that both of these teams have, newer uniforms, nice helmets. I mean, it's investment in kiddos.
That's right. Collier Helton with that through the interception, and if I'm not mistaken, he's a very young man that made the tackle there on that INT return. Very nice defensive play by Eli Stevenson.
I'm going to say like this, and I'm going to let it lie. Not all football programs, feeder programs, are supported as well as the PCYFL. I'm not taking any shots.
Nice pass.
But I'm telling you, around to the 27-yard line. That's one of the many great things about the PCYFL. Give the reception to Crabtree from Stevenson. Northern making some noise, starting to move the chains and wanting to dent that scoreboard before the half. Northern kicking to Oak Hill to start this one. 2.5 to play in the second. 12-0 Oak Hill with the lead. Thanks for joining us for the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. We'll see a lot of these players in a few years playing in the Superintendent's Bowl, our nightcap tonight. Stevenson
nice move.
Looking for some running room. So patient, looking for a hole, turning it upfield. And we'll give him about four, yeah, 2nd and 6, under 2 minutes to go.
And you say a few years, and it really does feel like a few years. I can remember watching some youth league games, and some of our players we're going to watch here in an hour or so playing in those games, and man, that happens quick.
It really does. Absolutely does.
I was at a youth league game one year, Josh, and Bryson Duggar, who we're going to see in the nightcap. I believe that young man had about 5 rushing touchdowns. It was clear that he could run fast, and he could run faster than the other kids. And it was really, really clear.
Well, not a whole lot's changed with Mr. Duggar. Not a whole lot at all. Stevenson throwing.
Look at the passing.
Fires.
I mean,
Incomplete.
Stevenson.
Nice arm.
He throws a nice ball.
Really nice arm. Trying to hook up with Addison Hughes. That's incomplete. Again, I'm going to say that's that quarterback tree associated with Pulaski County sports.
Well, you wouldn't be wrong when you say that. Pulaski County seems to have a factory of young men that could just sling the pigskin.
The quarterback tree is very fruitful, and the wide receiver tree equally as fruitful.
Yeah.
Those kind of go hand in hand, too.
It helps.
I don't know what fertilizer Coach Hines uses. But
he's not going to tell you.
No, he's not.
And
I'm not going to ask.
And I don't blame him.
No. Never give away your secrets.
Absolutely not.
High back set. Stevenson will turn and hand it off. I think it was Crabtree into the pile.
He ran right into the Wolverines' den right there.
Yes, he did.
Looked like
Tyson Wilson, first guy there. So Colton Spidle. Hulk. As Northern will take the timeout with minute 8 to go. Here's second quarter, 12-0. Oak Hill, the Chalet Gourmet Experience, open Tuesday through Saturday. Lunch 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dinner 4 until 8 p.m. Reservations recommended. If you want to go tonight or tomorrow night, call ahead for reservations.
Yeah, I'm sure you can go tonight, but
might have to wait.
I encourage you to come out here tonight.
Absolutely. If you go tonight, if you have to wait, I promise it will be worth it. I promise.
Yeah, Chefs Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells will impress you, no doubt about it. TheChaletGourmet.com, located on 100 Chapel Drive here in Somerset. Phone number 606-451-9000. The Chalet Gourmet, a gourmet experience. Oak Hill pitching a shutout here in the first half, leading 12-0. 1 minute and 8 seconds left on the clock here in the second quarter. We're knocking on halftime's door, and Northern looking to dent the scoreboard here before halftime.
Hey, yeah. You said knocking on halftime's door.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to start singing GNR. So.
And there's the Wolverine. Look at that face on that Wolverine. He's happy.
Look out. Oh, he's not on camera.
I thought he yeah,
Look
wow. I thought that was a spider monkey.
Fourth about 6. Northern taking the timeout. Whistles will stop it before it got started. I thought, oh, look out. The Wolverines are going to attack somebody. Nope. It's cool. It's all cool. Officials sorting this one out. If all start on Northern, that is not what you want coming out of your own timeout.
No, not right here near half, trying to put some points on the board.
Northern's had a whole lot of luck moving the football as of late. Last couple of drives, Michael Gregg, they just been unable to sustain those drives. I like what Northern does, just looking to string a few more together. And Oak Hill got up early with a couple of rushing touchdowns. First from Big Z, the second from Pac-Man. Up 12-0. And defense is ruled here in the second quarter. Wild pitch, that one's on the deck. Maroon will fall on it. Heads to play by Bentley Cornell. As that will be turned over on downs. And wow, Oak Hill is sitting in a real nice position here. 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Yeah, a minute to go. 1:02 on the clock, but I believe that's enough time for the blue and yellow to hit the pay dirt again. Nice heads-up play, you said, by Cornell.
Yeah.
If he doesn't fall on that ball, that's a defensive 6.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, it's 4th down. You think, pick it up and run it. No, what you just said, don't. Just
heads-up play.
Absolutely.
Well coached.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for Oak Hill, looking for more. 62 seconds to go, opening half. Oak Hill leads 12-0. Hilton out of the gun. Cook in motion, left to right. As Collier Hilton sweeps near sideline, gets it back inside at the 10, wrapped up there as tried to make that surge and make that move. And he will be close to another first down. And timeout will be taken. And the stop for Northern will be Wolf.
Go back through our rosters again for you here at halftime.
Absolutely. We can do that.
Let you know all of the players who are suiting up for both teams and the coaches as well. Big thank you to these coaches because
absolutely
they do this for free. They do it because they love the game, and they do it because they want to give the kids the experience and prepare them for the bigger stage.
Absolutely.
Tonight, they get to play on that big stage.
Well said, Michael Gregg. Appreciate these coaches, all their investment in all of our kids and the time. Everybody's busy. These coaches are ultra busy doing this, investing in our kids. Okay, taking that time out. It'll be 2nd and 1. They did not give Helton the first down on the tote. 50.7 seconds to go. Here in the opening half, 12-0 Oak Hill leads. Wolverines trying to scratch out some more. Big Z out of the gun this time. Takes the snap. Rolls left. Big stiff arm. Got him some separation. Another stiff arm to the 10, to the 5. Yet another stiff arm. Stiff arms for everybody. Touchdown, Big Z. His 2nd of the night. Oak Hill rolling in this one with 42 seconds to go.
That was a nice run, sweep to the left there by Nazario. 2 big stiff arms to Northern Maroon defenders. That first one of the big defensive linemen. And look at we got players dancing on the sidelines here, Josh. Break it out. Let's do it.
Just off our camera shot.
Yeah.
We got to get the boys breaking it down.
And I'll tell you, the light show was on. It's just not dark enough to see it. But in this second half, these young players are going to just be off the chain when that happens. And I just can't wait. I just can't wait to see it.
Is that Jeremiah out there?
If it is, he's going to jump out of that thing.
We need to get him to pull back. Maybe we can get a shot of the.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the helicopter. You know, Jeremiah did skydive recently.
You were telling me that.
Yeah, and I was kind of cracking a joke that he was going to jump out of this helicopter. That looks like Pulaski County Sheriff, maybe.
Hilton for the 2-point conversion, fires to Cook. Away from the first would-be tackler. Cannot get away from the second. The 2-point conversion fails. Stop made by Northern. Plenty of hands to the football for the Maroons. That 2-point conversion fails. 18-0, 42 seconds to go. Opening half.
Big thank you to The Chalet for sponsoring tonight's bonus coverage of PCYFL football, Oak Hill Wolverines versus the Northern Maroons here on Lake Cumberland Sports. The Chalet, a gourmet experience. They're located on 100 Chapel Drive here in Somerset. Their phone number 606-451-9000. Their website, thechaletgourmet.com. The owners are Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells. They are open Tuesday through Saturday from lunch 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and dinner 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Open seating, both inside dining and outside dining. Reservations are accepted by calling or going to the website. Carry-out is open as well. Call 606-451-9000. And reservations are recommended on Friday and Saturday evenings. Check them out if you've not done so. You will not regret it.
Nate Parker was the Northern Maroon. I was trying to get the angle on his number to give him some dap on that 2-point conversion stop.
Big Tyson Wilson with the kickoff. Laying the boot to it.
Drop at the 42. That's live football. Stevenson will pick it up, trying to make some hay. Does so nicely. 45 cuts it to the Southwestern logo around the 48-yard line. 34.3 seconds to go. Opening half. Oak Hill 18-0. They lead here over Northern in the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Collier Helton with a nice stop right there. And if Stevenson's able to get past Helton, he may take it to the house. But Helton says, nope, I'm Pac-Man. Ye shall not pass me.
Ye shall not pass.
Thou shalt not pass.
Indeed. First and 10 from Northern. Got to make some progress here. As Oak Hill will get it to start third, if memory serves. First and 10 for the Maroons. Stevenson lets it develop in front of him. Nice decision. Switches the football to the right hand. He's off to the races.
This is trouble.
30, 25, 20, 15, 10. That's how you do it. Eli Stevenson to the house for 6. Northern on the board with 20 seconds to go in the opening half.
A big 52-yard touchdown run from Stevenson. Just
that was pretty.
No quit in those Northern Elementary Maroons, and we didn't expect there would be.
And Big Z was coming after him, but Stevenson too fleet of foot.
Stevenson hit another gear there with Big Z in tow. And I think I would too if I had a young man the size of Big Z chasing me. Grab another gear.
Take it to the land of blue for 6. Stevenson dents the scoreboard for Northern. 18-6. That was a big score for Northern. Line up to go for 2. The pitch at the up back. As that 2-point conversion fails, it remains 18-6. The Chalet, a gourmet experience. Open seating both inside dining and outside dining. It's going to be in the 70s this weekend.
Kentucky weather, right?
I love the fact that the Chalet, again, has outdoor seating in town. I love it. Thank you.
On that 2-point conversion attempt, Josh, just want to point this out. It looked like what I saw, number 71, Nate Parker, in motion. And Nate Parker looks like he's a lineman, and almost like a pulled tackle play, but put him in motion, get out there in front of the ball carrier. That was a well-designed play, but just mishandled there on the pitch. So just not able to do that, but good job, Maroons, for scratching the doorboard here right at halftime and grabbing a little bit of momentum before halftime.
That's the biggest point. Northern really needed that score there, and Stevenson gave that to him. Didn't get the 2-point conversion. That's excellent analysis as well, but as you said, momentum for Northern. And again, maybe you think about pulling something here. 18-6, Oak Hill over Northern. The Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. A prelude to our nightcap, the Superintendent's Bowl.
Should be a dandy.
Absolutely, it should. That will be a live football back at the 46-yard line. And Wolverine will cover it up as that will be Logan Mort. Nice hands. Mort.
And that was a little trouble right there.
It was.
If that was an onside kick to attempt, and I'm assuming that's what that was, that was
Yeah.
well executed.
It was. It really was.
And, tough to handle, but Oak Hill able to put their mitts on it.
Let's see if Oak Hill will dial something up here to try to get that touchdown back and get the momentum. They still lead 18-6 to get the momentum squarely back on their side going into the half. Northern obviously wants to keep them from doing that late.
And you see Stevenson playing way deep on D. Going to try to keep them out of the end zone.
Big Z will be your quarterback here, that being Xavier Nazario. Kind of know the game plan. Nope, he will actually line up at running back. Cook, hands up under center, didn't see him. He'll hand it off to Pac-Man, sweeping left. That's Helton looking, and he will be wrapped up with a big loss as Northern coming after it, knew kind of what was coming there. That's a big loss back to around the 36, 1.8 seconds to go in the opening half. And Oak Hill will burn the timeout with just under 2 seconds to go. Wanted to dial something up. I like it.
Yeah, big tackle by Addison Hughes there on that wing, that big stretch play, pitch to the left-hand side, and solo tackle. That was just Addison there, and
Textbook.
not going to go away. That's exactly right. All too often we see, want to make a highlight play, put a hit on somebody, and you might put a good licking on them, but they score 6 on you. And not that one. Addison says, nope, going to wrap up and stop the ball carrier. Well done.
Oak Hill fooled me on that one because you've seen Xavier Nazario at quarterback. You saw Maddox Cook, hands up under center there. You've also seen Collier Helton at quarterback as well. That's a lot of quarterbacks.
It really is.
And they all bring something a little different. Well, added specialty.
All have proven effective here in the first half.
Absolutely. Well, Oak Hill, no doubt, wanted to score again. That's why they took that timeout with 1.8 seconds to go. They lead 18-6.
Looks like Conley and Morrison are split out here to the close side, near the camera, near us.
Big Z fires at the horn, and that's almost picked off by Northern. And Stevenson almost got another one. And if he can wrestle that one in, he might have ran for a while.
He may have. You see the Northern Elementary coaches really animated,
Oh, yeah.
pumped up about that. You know, wish they could have that play back. Knew how close that was to being a pick 6 for the visiting team on the scoreboard. But Oak Hill leading 18-6 here at the half on the bonus coverage here on Lake Cumberland Sports. The Chalet, a gourmet experience, is sponsoring this bonus coverage. They're located on 100 Chapel Drive here in Somerset. Their website, thechaletgourmet.com. Owners, Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells. They're open Tuesday through Saturday. They have lunch from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and dinner from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Open seating, both inside dining and outside dining, and reservations are accepted by calling or going to the website. Carryouts open. Call 606-451-9000. And reservations are recommended Friday and Saturday evenings. That is the Chalet, a gourmet experience.
We ran down the rosters for you to begin our broadcast. We will do that again. At the half, Oak Hill leads Northern 18-6, the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. Thank you, Pulaski County School Board, for extending the invitation to have us out to do this broadcast. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I hope it continues.
Been a lot of fun.
This has been a whole lot of fun for Northern. Number 3, Grayson Hughes. Number 6, Darren Hughes. Number 8, Channing Letner. Number 12, Eli Stevenson. Number 13, Trevor Caudle. Number 15, Bentley Cornell. Number 16, TJ Hughes. Number 29, Hagan Paul. 33, Aiden McQueen. 34, Addison Hughes. 35, Connor Crabtree. 36, Jacob Back. 37, Remington Stickle. 42, Alex Ford. 43, Elijah Hughes. 45, Grayson Farmer. 47, Cameron Wolf. 61, Clayton Bell. 70, Jay Stickson. 71, Nate Parker. 73, Devin Reynolds. 80, Sam Pointer. And 99, Zachary Nichols, the head coach for Northern, Ralph Letner. And Michael Gregg, I'll turn it to you again for the rest of the coaching staff for Northern. That's my apologies on not having the rest of those.
The rest of those coaches after Ralph Letner were Clinton Polson, Chris Letner, Daniel Runyon, Jeremiah Runyon, Aaron Hughes, and Josh Smith. That completes the coaching staff for Northern Elementary. And for the Oak Hill Wolverines, that roster, number 1, Xavier Nazario. Number 4, Maddox Cook. Number 11, Colton Speedle. Number 18, Thomas Phelps. Number 21, Logan Winchester. Number 24, Ezra Perry. Number 29, Bentley Fox. Number 33, Rex Conley. Number 41, Logan Mort. Number 50, Tyson Wilson. Number 54, Collier Helton. Number 55, Ace Eaton. Number 60, Carter Price. Number 80, Cooper Helton. Number 83, Uriah Morrison. And number 97, Caleb Clave. And the Oak Hill Wolverines are coached by head coach Travis Wilson, assistant coach Todd Wilson, Harold Helton, and Kevin Morrison. Big thank you to all those coaches for donating your time to these young men, allowing them to field football teams and teaching them life skills along with football skills.
Well said.
And excellent sport. I'm really trying hard, Josh, to talk my youngest into playing football.
Yeah, you're working on him hard, Dad.
Well, but he says he'll never do it. You know, he come home, Josh, and says, I can pick up every kid in the 3rd grade.
You need to be playing football.
At my school. And I said, son, you know what that means? You need to be playing football.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There's a reason that God gave you that strength.
Well.
Play football.
Come on now.
Play football. You never know, Dad.
It's the mama we got to convince.
That's okay.
Well, and of course, I was talking to Assistant Superintendent Matt Cook, and he said, you know, when you see these young men with casts on their arms, they didn't get hurt on the field. They fell off the swing set after practice.
9 times out of 10. Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They wear pads, and you've seen so far one half, really not a lot, no vicious hits, you know, just good, clean fun.
Absolutely. Well, they just misspoke. Oak Hill going to kick to Northern here. And the second, Zario will send it away. Runner, that's going to be a live football as that finally went 10 yards. Big Z is there. Did he come out with it? He came out with it. Nope.
I thought they said
signaled,
Northern.
Yeah. Nope. Now they're going to change it.
They're going to change it.
Oak Hill football. I thought that was a pretty easy call.
Well,
he signaled the wrong way.
Well, I was going to say either he
signaled the wrong way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that alone. It was just hard to see from our vantage point.
Well, that was a little catch Northern off guard, and that's what Oak Hill just did theirs. That was a really nice onside kick. It went about 9 yards and just kind of almost hesitated, jumped up in the air. That pigskin oblong jumped up in the air, went that extra yard that it needed to go, and then it's live.
I was going to say the same thing.
That's crazy.
Been the best onside kick attempt I've seen all season.
Yeah.
And from what I assume is a 5th grader.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Big Z doing a whole lot of things out there.
That was nice.
Doing it well.
You couldn't have rolled it out any better.
Sir. 81, Cooper Helton splitting out and kind of hobbling a little hitch in his giddy up.
Battling through. Is Oak Hill goes with the onside kick. Catches Northern off guard. Zario coming to the near sideline. He's got a hole. He'll turn it upfield. Lost the football back at the 45-yard line. I think he might have wrestled it back from the Maroons. As Connor Crabtree will make the stop. A gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Just underway in the 3rd.
Really well played football game from both teams thus far. Shout out to these Oak Hill Wolverine cheerleaders who are here, as well as the Northern Maroon cheerleaders on the other side. They're an integral part of this youth league as well in the PCYFL. Doing a great job.
Yeah, they've got good numbers. These little bitties in front of us. And ladies doing their thing. I like it. 2nd and 4. Cook goes in motion. Sweeping to the right is Helton looking for the corner. He's got the first down and more. Get up to the 35, to the 34. Could have been a face mask there. No flag will fly. Give Oak Hill the first down. Chains will move as Oak Hill leads 18-6 here in the 3rd. Hughes will get credit for the stop.
Excellent run from Helton. Like you said, it appeared from this angle to be a face mask, but officials letting them play. Nobody hurt. They're right on the side of the Northern Maroons, so they saw it. And no reaction over there.
Of course. 6:35 to go, 3rd quarter, 18-6 Oak Hill. A Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. The chaletgourmet.com. Check them out.
This play's starting to get busy here, Josh.
Is there something going on after this game?
Word, I think, has gotten out. Might be a big contest coming up. Going to decide a district title here in about 45 minutes or so.
Hilton hands up under center. He will hand it off to Nazario. Up to the 30. He'll cup it down near side to the 25. Wrapped up and dropped as he'll be right at the first down marker. As coming to make the stop, Stevenson and Associates.
That was a well-designed run play. It looked like he was line going one way. It's like a trap play. And but Nazario juking, shifting. Nice gain of about 9 yards.
2nd and 1. 5:40 to go, third quarter. 18-6. Oak Hill with the lead. Wolverines catching the Maroons off guard. An onside kick to begin the second half. Oak Hill trying to turn it into points here. Right to left for the Wolverines.
Oak Hill wanting to keep the foot on the gas here.
Absolutely. Quarterback will take it himself. Around the 21-yard line. Ryan Morrison, I do believe. First time we've seen Morrison line up at quarterback. I think that was Morrison anyway.
I think it was.
Good athletes all over this field. These are fellas you're going to see in a couple years.
Indeed.
In our marquee nightcap. Cross County rivalry matchup. PC Southwestern. Of course, these feeder programs sending players their respective ways.
I got to ask. So when Youth League, we talked about these kids grow up really quick. I wonder how many touchdown catches Godby had in Youth League.
That is a good question. I bet Daddy Godby would know.
Well, I know he has a whole bunch in the big boy league.
My goodness, that he does. Nice tote by Oak Hill to the 15, to the 10, still rumbling to the 5-yard line. Take it down from behind again. Morrison, Oak Hill working on something here. Back-to-back plays for Morrison. It will be a 1st and goal from the 5.
Josh, of course, you know I work at Nancy Elementary, and Nancy does not have a football team this year. We don't have enough players. But number 83, Uriah Morrison, actually a Nancy Dragon.
Really?
Yeah, so he was the only – I got to shout out that we were going to do this coverage this morning in our morning announcements. He was the only young man that I got to promo, talk about he was going to suit up tonight. So way to go, Uriah.
Absolutely.
Way to go, every one of these young men on this field tonight. Like, fantastic. Nice opportunity. We're glad to be able to bring it to you. Thank you to the Chalet, the Gourmet Experience, for allowing it to happen.
But make sure you give him my props, and let's correct that situation for next year for Nancy.
His dad, Kevin Morrison, was the coach. He'd love to do that.
I would say so. Nazario, quarterback, keeper, touchdown, Big Z. Hat trick for Xavier Nazario.
All right, light show for the little guys. Sideline dancing. Replay, replay. Look at Nazario. Boom.
Easy. Gets popped at the stripe. Still scores.
All right. I was going to say, Josh, the sideline, the dancing. Give him. Bust a move.
Can Jeremiah hear us out there, Pat? Can Jeremiah hear us out there?
It's all right.
If you walk outside.
Well, yeah. Producer Pat,
we'll send it
dynamite.
Out. We'll send it out.
Where's that helicopter at? Can we get the helicopter to get close to us? And
put a note on a paper plane.
2-point conversion.
Big Z.
Nazario looking to throw to the end zone. Did he catch it? No.
He did not. Intended for Rex Conley.
Almost. Conley trying to get those paws under it before it got to the turf. 2-point conversion fails 24-6.
That was a nice design play. That was in Brody Perkins' zone down there, Josh. And Conley just not able to pull that in. But Oak Hill extends their lead 24-6 here in the third quarter. And, again, you are listening to Lake Cumberland Sports, bringing you bonus coverage here. Thanks to the Chalet, a Gourmet Experience. Owner Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael West. We'd like to invite you out to their establishment. They are open Tuesdays through Saturday. Lunch from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dinner from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Open seating, both inside dining and outside dining. Reservations are accepted by calling or going to the website. Carry-out's open. So call 606-451-9000. Reservations are recommended Friday and Saturday evenings. They are located on 100 Chapel Drive in Somerset. 451-9000, thechaletgourmet.com
It is wonderful to be back in the box with producer Pat. Pat Harris doing a great job producing. Jeremiah Jones on high. The dance party is about to commence.
I want to wish our local volleyball team, Somerset Christian School, Southwestern, and the Pulaski County Maroons, luck in the 12th region tournament. It kicks off next week.
Ladies, some of the homegirls, go win that thing.
And well done.
Go win it. Bring back that hardware. Okay. Listen away. Returnable from the 39 up to the 45. Stutter set 48 midfield and more. Nice return by Stevenson. Got a blocker. Makes a man miss. Woo! 35-30. Still rumbling. Stiff arm at the 25 to the 20 to the 15. Stiff arms for everybody.
Wow.
We're just handing them out like checks.
So Stevenson right there, Josh, being patient, letting his blocks get established, and then turning on the burners there, using the stiff arm. I like his game.
Yeah.
He has played really, really well.
Yeah. 1-2's got game.
Not to mention he's intercepted a pass tonight.
And almost had a second. And that second one
could have been a pick six.
It could have been. Yeah. We'll be saying his name a lot when he gets up to the big club, if you will. Minute 53 to go here in the third. 24-6 your score. But Northern sitting in good position here. Northern got to get a couple. Got to get them quick.
Yeah, Northern trailing 24-6 with a minute 53 on the clock here in the third. Sense of urgency is now.
Yeah, absolutely. Stevenson hands up under center. High back set behind him. He will turn and hand it off to his running back. Bounces off the first would-be tacklers to the 10, to the 5. Take it on into the house. That is a quick score. Bentley Cornell for 6.
Nice play. He just like a lightning bolt down there, Josh.
Got him. To the 5. He got speed. Look at those socks. Pink accents.
And there we go. Light show for the visitors.
Northern TD run by Cornell.
Northern not going to go away quietly.
Makes it 24-12.
And again, visitors stands over there, Josh. It looks like they are already at capacity. A lot of standing room only folks already here. And
so if you're coming and a Maroon faithful, bring a chair.
Bring a chair. I see a truck parked in behind here in this field behind the goalpost, and that's the first time I've ever seen anybody park back there. That is a nice vantage point.
That's a great vantage point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It's been a while since I've seen that. That is a great vantage point on that knoll up there. Stevenson hands up under center. Going to take it himself. Thought about throwing it. Will take it himself as we'll try to wrap him up. Stevenson hit at the marker, and he will be denied the 2-point conversion. Trying to surge for that 2-point conversion and cannot make it. Remains 24-12.
I did not catch who was on the tackle. That may have been Big Z, but that was right at the line. It was an excellent defensive play. Cook
Maddox was the one that got him to slow down, and the help coming to deny that 2-point conversion. That would have been big. Remains 24-12, minute 46 to go in the third. Still not over, but it would be a big one. You know, you mentioned it already. Northern is not going to go away quietly.
No, they are not. There's fight in that group, and they are not going to give it up. You were listening to bonus coverage here, the Futures Game on Lake Cumberland Sports, brought to you by The Chalet, a gourmet experience located on 100 Chapel Drive here in Somerset. TheChaletGourmet.com. Check them out. Menu, I believe, is on. I know it's on the Facebook page. I saw it myself, and it should be on the website as well. But check those folks out. Appreciate their sponsorship for tonight's contest.
Absolutely. Thank you, the Chalet. We appreciate them very much. And, folks, we encourage you support our sponsors that make this possible. We do. We hope you will do the same in kind as well, because I hate to be blunt, without them, it would not be possible. We appreciate Pulaski County School Board as well for extending the invitation to, hey, would you? Yes.
We're glad to.
This has been fun.
It really has.
That's how this world is supposed to work. Communication. Communicating. As Northern will send it away. That man will fall on it at around the 45-yard line.
Bentley Fox on that catch there to secure the football for the Wolverines.
Indeed. Now Mr. Fox. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines from the 45. When the helicopter buzzed by, did he pick up the Wolverine? I haven't seen the Wolverine since the helicopter was here.
I don't know. Fish and Wildlife may have picked it up.
Well,
it was running around here.
About time somebody got him.
It was running around here, and he had an odd look on his face.
Boy, I'm
sure he
telling
was
you never know.
Safe around all these children.
He's got on his phone. Producer Pat, beautiful picture of the Wolverine. Nicely done, sir. Oh, mercy. This has been fantastic. 24-12, minute 43 to go in the third. As that's Maddox. Hands up under center. It is Maddox Cook. He will hand it off to Nazario. Running off right, tackle for. Nice pickup on first down. 2, 3. They're going to give him 4. No, they'll give him 3. 2nd and 7. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. 24-12. Wolverines.
My apologies to our Northern Maroon listeners. The jersey just much harder to see because of the numbers, the colors of those numbers. The outline's great, but it's tough to see up here in the box. Josh has got his binoculars out, and he's doing a better job, but tough to see. The blue and yellow, much easier to see.
Well, the uniforms for both sides, and I'm telling you,
sharp, aren't they?
it is. Yeah, it is a whole lot different than it used to be. And again, that's a well-run league with the PCYFL. Investment in our kids. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There is never a bad investment when you're dealing with our kiddos. Never, ever, ever. 2nd and 6 for the Wolverines. Trying to get set here. 35 seconds to go in whistles.
Delay a game, I assume.
Wolverines are jumping around and trying to get set and kind of discombobulated there. 33.6 seconds to go in the third.
Flag on the play, false start, against Oakville.
A false start on the Wolverines. Well, we're past 7 o'clock now, so the big game's not going to start on time.
And you know those boys are getting, they're ready. They're getting anxious.
They're clawing.
That's exactly right. They're ready to get out here.
I'm clawing. I don't have anything to do with it.
we have a little bit to do with it. We're going to bring the coverage
Absolutely.
to our listeners.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
Highly anticipated matchup,
You bet.
to say the least. 2nd and long here after the penalty. As Oak Hill keeps that one on the ground. It was.
Couldn't see the carrier on that.
Is that Morrison?
I think it may be Morrison. It is
83.
Morrison.
Yeah, it's Morrison. He got lit up by a couple of Maroons coming to the football. Zachary Nichols.
And the Maroon players, I love what they're doing. They're over there saying, come on, sideline, let's get
up.
Get up.
5 seconds to go in the third quarter, and that will do it for the third. So we exchanged a couple of scores. Big Z with his third touchdown of the night as Nazario has the hat trick for Oak Hill. That made it 24-6. Cornell scores for Northern, making it 24-12 through 3.
You were listening to the Futures game here, bonus coverage on Lake Cumberland Sports, brought to you by The Chalet, a gourmet experience. They are located on 100 Chapel Drive here in Somerset. Their phone number 606-451-9000, website thechaletgourmet.com. Their owners are Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells. They are open Tuesday through Saturday, lunch from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and dinner 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Open seating both inside dining and outside dining. Reservations are accepted by calling or going to their website. Carryout's open as well. Call 606-451-9000. Reservations are recommended Friday and Saturday evenings. That is The Chalet, a gourmet experience. We've got folks coming in here, Josh, and they're all looking for a seat. And newsflash, most of the seats, they be full.
They're already gone.
Of fans.
Yeah, they're already gone. You and I were talking about that earlier when we were texting back and forth. I was telling you, if they're not parking on the 914 before this one's over with, we got a problem.
I think that probably an elementary school, Oak Hill, has got cars all around, I would assume, at this point.
Oh, you'd think so for sure.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
For
some of these neighbors back here, I think I'd be selling
Yeah.
lawn chair spots.
I like you, Mr. Entrepreneur. 3rd and 10 for Oak Hill. Cook with the pitch. To Pac-Man, stiff arm trying to get some space to operate. He cannot shake away from the tackler.
Pac-Man got gobbled up by the ghost.
That he did indeed, trying to get a number on that. He said Conley. I thought it was Hughes, but that's just me.
Again, my vantage point and the angle, I'm not spotting their jerseys very well at all.
That was Hughes.
Great job, Hughes, on that tackle. Grabbed the jersey, would not let it go, kind of spun the young man around. And
it's a nice open field tackle. Do not let go.
Yeah, big 4th and long. This is a pivotal play here if you're Northern. And they're dancing in the back. They want to get their side up, and they're like, hey, it's 4th down. Come on, give us some cheering over here, guys. But they stop here, Josh. It gives the ball back.
Absolutely.
Puts them in a spot to
That's a 12-point game
get them
right
back
now.
in this one.
With a couple ticks under 7 minutes to go. Zario out of the shotgun. Under heavy pressure, and he'll be sacked. Back to the 32-yard line. Coming on an all-out blitz. Nate Parker. Hello, young man.
Yeah, Nate Parker. This is Nate Parker's world, and we're just living in it. Look at him over there. He's doing it. He's doing it.
Love it. Northern faithful, energized. And Maroons, a pretty good spot right here with 6:50 to go, trailing 24-12. It'll be 1st and 10 for Northern from the Oak Hill 32-yard line is what I'm going to call it. Look like it's in between.
This is a big defensive stand if you're Oak Hill. If you're Northern, time to make it happen. Whistles. Somebody called timeout.
Hold it up. Yeah, Northern was trying to call timeout there. Trying and Northern will get that timeout with 6:47 to go. 4th quarter, 24-12. Oak Hill leads Northern, the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. Check them out online, the chaletgourmet.com. Carry out is available. 606-451-9000. 606-451-9000. Thank you, the Chalet. A gourmet experience for Somerset and Pulaski County to enjoy.
Owners are Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells. Invite you out to see what they have to offer.
Deliciousness.
Which is a plenty.
Deliciousness.
And their menu, I know, is on their Facebook page.
Deliciousness.
Saw that earlier in the week. Matter of fact, there's some type of giveaway, and I don't have the specific details on that, but if you look up their Facebook page, the details are there.
Absolutely. Friends, we don't ask for much, but go to the Chalet's Facebook page and like that Facebook page for us. I appreciate it kindly. 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Stevenson looking to throw. Fires, bobbled. Oh, almost had it.
Well-designed offensive play.
At around the 26-yard line. Pitch and catch. I think that's Crabtree. Yes, Crabtree on the intended target. Yeah, that was there.
It was.
Just couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, Northern has, they believe they found something and going to line up in a hurry here and try to go back to it. Clock is running, and that may be by design to get to this marquee matchup.
24-12. Stevenson out of the gun, looking to throw again under pressure. Fires. Overshot Crabtree that time. Crabtree stopped on the route. If he keeps running, that's a completion easily, maybe more than that. Incomplete.
And again,
3rd down.
And again, Josh Stevenson just throwing darts out there. I mean, I like that young man's arm. He's a good-looking quarterback back there. You mentioned that Coach Hines north into town quarterback tree. Fruitful.
Absolutely. Wide receiver tree. Now I'm wondering, why didn't Northern do that earlier? I mean, they look good doing
the
that.
sense of urgency certainly kicks in now.
I understand
down
completely.
and clock not on their side.
But slinging it downfield a time or two backs that defense off.
Yes, it does.
And helps her running backs not to get pummeled so many times. Stevenson keeping it, coming right side. Stutter step, puts on the brakes. He'll turn it upfield for a short gain. 6 minutes to go. It will be 4th and long for Northern. Maroons have to convert here.
Yeah, Big Z on the tackle there. One thing when you throw that football, it gets it away from Big Z there at the line of scrimmage. You take him out of the play.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Stevenson, he can sling it.
He can.
He's
He
got
can
a
run
nice
the
arm.
football. He's had a nice now. He's a good-looking athlete.
I just wonder what fertilizer Coach Hines uses on that tree. Just wonder.
Well, if you're a fertilizer company and you're selling it to him and you want to sponsor with Lake Cumberland Sports, he can put you in line with a guy that can help you out.
We know a guy.
Yeah, we do. We know a guy.
4th and 8 for Northern. Looking to keep this drive alive, picking up the first down. Stevenson with the pitch, the speedy Cornell sweeping left side. He'll turn it upfield. He's going to be cut down at around the 25, maybe the 24. He's going to be short by a couple. As that will be turned over on downs. I like the play.
Yep.
Cornell trying to get there. Speedy Cornell just stopped shy. As it will be turned over on downs. Oak Hill football with 5:11 to go. The clock is stopped, so that was an oopsie earlier.
Okay.
We're still running.
Well, that was another play there. Nate Parker in motion, Josh. Clearly lead block, trying to create a way for the running back there. And big stop if you're Oak Hill. Time, if you're the Wolverines, time is on your side. You want to milk that clock. And if you're Northern, you want that ball back.
Lady Warrior basketball at Cole Park in Burnside tonight.
That they do indeed. Thank you, the Chalet. That's a gourmet experience, folks, right here in Somerset. Check them out, the Chalet Gourmet.com, 606-451-9000. Carry out available, 606-451-9000. Chalet, a gourmet experience. Check them out on Facebook. Pac-Man out of the gun. Rolling to the near sideline. That's help. Looking for the corner. And yeah, big collision up at the 28-yard line.
Big shout out to Don Franklin.
Is that Zachary Nichols making the stop? In the vicinity, at least, anyway.
If it was, nice tackle by Nichols. That was one of those, not going to ramp them, but I'm going to pop them to the ground. And Helton, nice job holding on to the football right there because
Indeed.
Possession is important. Trying to close this one out with
Clock
the
is-
Wolverines on top.
Clock is winding here. Approaching halfway home in the 4th. 24-12. Oak Hill with the lead. Wolverines have the football. Is Big Z. Nazario out of the shotgun. Rolling to his right. Looking for the corner. He'll turn it upfield with the stiff arm. It's to the 35. Still rumbling to around the 37-yard line. The chains will move. A nice tote by Xavier Nazario.
Yeah, that was key there. It's important for the Wolverines to keep those chains moving, keep the football, keep the clock rolling. Doing just that.
Well, the running back tree that Coach Foley has been fertilizing for 4 years
Indeed.
is equally as fruitful on his side of town.
It is indeed.
So I'll ponder, what fertilizer does he use? It works. Either side of town, talented folks.
And we've talked about this area, Josh, is full of talented athletes.
It's incredible.
Regardless of what sport we're playing.
Yeah, man.
You and I got to see some really high-quality volleyball action this week.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, just impressive.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And again, if you're watching this contest and you've not taken in a high school volleyball game, you got to put that on your list.
I promise you're missing something special.
You really are. I mean, athletes is so impressive. Diving all over the place. I don't know how they're not black and blue the next day,
No.
but they're not because they're tough as leather.
You said it earlier. I'm going to say it again. Best of luck to the Lady Cougars, the Lady Warriors, and the Lady Maroons all going to the 12th region tournament next week. Go win it, home girls.
That's right. Bring it home.
Somebody win it. That's Pac-Man coming to the near sideline. He'll turn it upfield, 45, midfield stripe, and more. Trying to get pushed out of bounds. He'll stay inbounds. 30, 20, 10, 2, the house. Collier, Elton.
All right.
2:41 to go.
54, Pac-Man eating up the yardage right there, and the light show kicks on. Get the replay. Try to push him out of bounds. Helton says not going to happen.
Not enough oomph
Pay
to get
dirt.
Pac-Man out of bounds.
And the light show. Impressive.
30-12. Now in favor of Oak Hill late in this one. Second touchdown of the night for Collier Helton. His other touchdown with 2:12 to go in the opening quarter. That made it 12-0. This one makes it 30-12. Hilton on the tote. Northern taking more time than what I've seen them take on this 2-point conversion. And Big Z and Hilton. Nazario and Hilton in the backfield. Nazario splits this near sideline. Hackman fires, and that'll be dropped as Nazario tried to run it before he had secured it. 2-point conversion fails. It remains 30-12. 2:41 to go in the fourth.
You were listening to bonus coverage here on Lake Cumberland Sports, the Futures game here on Lake Cumberland Sports, brought to you by The Chalet, a gourmet experience. Owner Chef Eduardo Nazario and Chef Michael Wells want to invite you out to their establishment. They are open Tuesday through Saturday, lunch 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., dinner 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Open seating, both inside dining and outside dining. Reservations are accepted by calling or going to the website. Carryout's open as well. Call 606-451-9000. And reservations are recommended Friday and Saturday evenings. And they are located at 100 Chapel Drive right here in Somerset. The Chalet, a gourmet experience. 2:41 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter, Josh. 30-12 the lead for the Oak Hill Wolverines. And if you're Oak Hill, you just want to wrap up the ball carrier and get this one in the books.
Absolutely. Get home later tonight with the W. That will be a slow roller that will go about 11 yards. Maroon will fall on it. As that will be recovered by Cameron Wolf. Nice hands. Cameron, 1st and 10 for Northern. 2:36 to go in the fourth. As Michael Gregg just mentioned, 30-12 in favor of Oak Hill. It was 12-0 at the end of one. Wolverines 18-6 at the half. Then 24-12 through 3. It stands at a 30-12 Oak Hill advantage right now.
And if you tuned us in, as soon as this one wraps up, we're going to dart out of here and set the stage for the marquee matchup between the homestanding Southwestern Warriors and the visiting Pulaski County Maroons. I'm sure you have heard that is set to be a dandy.
Well, whoever's the last one to come over, shut the gate and turn the lights out when you come this way. Other side of town's going to be empty. Stevenson hands it off. Could have been a face mask there, and the flag will fly late as Hughes will be the ball carrier. Accidental. And we'll stop the clock, and that's not what Oak Hill wanted to do. Northern is just fine with it, and thankfully, Cornell's okay.
You got to believe that's not what either of the big boy teams wanted to do either.
No.
They're chomping at the bit right now, Josh.
I was getting ready to ask you that. I didn't want to, but at what point, okay, do Coach Hines and Coach Foley start to think, okay, yeah, this is messing with our routine. Coaches are creatures of habit.
Indeed, indeed.
Clock winding, under 2.5 to play. They may be just fine with it. Hopefully that they are. Handoff goes to Cornell again.
Nice
making
run.
some nice runs. Woo, look at him. Sidestep a guy and a nice open field tackle by Pac-Man. And that's a nice tote by Bentley Cornell. Clock winding.
That might have been Morrison on the tackle right there, 83, I believe. But excellent run by the running back there. He just followed his blockers, and prototypical running back. You know, one a little shorter, so you're kind of behind your blockers and hard to spot. Barry Sanders, one of the best to ever do it.
Absolutely,
short
brother.
Running back. And
absolutely. I understand why he retired early, but man, I wish he wouldn't have. Second and about 4, minute 40 to go. Oak Hill has this one at hand right now, but you never know. Northern keeps it on the ground for a short gainer. We'll get 3, 3rd and 1. 90 seconds to go, 30-12. All of a sudden, you feel the urgency. Getting this one over has been communicated.
Yeah. Give a shout out to the coaches for both teams before this one wraps up. For Northern Maroons, Ralph Lettner, Clinton Polson, Chris Lettner, Daniel Runyon, Jeremiah Runyon, Aaron Hughes, as well as Josh Smith. And Get the Wolverines at the end of this play.
Stevenson off left tackle. 25 to the 20-yard line. He will have the first down. Needed one, got a whole big bunch more. Helton will make the stop. And Stevenson slow to peel himself off the deck. That young man has played his heart out tonight.
Absolutely left on the field. Coaches for the Oak Hill Wolverines, head coach Travis Wilson, Todd Wilson, Harold Helton, and Kevin Morrison rounding out that coaching staff. Big thank you to all those coaches for donating their time for these young men to field a football team and teach them life lessons.
Absolutely.
And the game of football along the way.
Absolutely. This is the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. The Chalet, a gourmet experience right here in Somerset. Check them out online, the chaletgourmet.com. 606-451-9000. Reservations recommended Friday and Saturday evenings. The chaletgourmet.com. First and 10 for Northern. Just outside of the red zone. All in between the hashes. As this place is packed.
It's getting ready to get exciting.
Stevenson, with an eye back set behind him. His hand up under center. Fakes the handoff under pressure, wrapped up, and he will be sacked back at the 30-yard line. First Wolverine there will be Caleb Cave. Clock winding under 40 seconds to go. Second and long. Clock stopped. As timeout was taken by Northern. So much for that. The message has been conveyed.
I was getting ready to say, I thought that probably had somebody from the Maroon coaching staff over there saying, let's take the timeouts away. Let's get this thing wrapped up.
Well, that gives us time to thank the great folks at the Chalet, a gourmet experience right here in Somerset. Once again, because without them, this would not be possible. Thank you, the Chalet. We appreciate you all so very much. And Pulaski County School Board, thank you for asking if we would be interested. Just got to say, I hope this becomes a regular thing. This has been fun.
It's been fun.
Future stars of the Superintendent's Bowl. That is our nightcap tonight. Second and long. Stevenson hands up under center. Hand it off to his running back. Again, Cornell. Nothing there. Clock winding.
That may do it.
Should.
Timeout.
Northern will take another one.
I'm going to give a shout out to these players again one more time, Josh. For Oak Hill, number 1, Xavier Nazario. Number 4, Maddox Cook. Number 11, Colton Speedle. Number 18, Thomas Phelps. Number 21, Logan Winchester. 24, Ezra Perry. 29, Bentley Fox. Number 33, Rex Conley. Number 41, Logan Mort. Number 50, Tyson Wilson. Number 54, Collier Hilton. Number 55, A. Seaton. Number 60, Carter Price. Number 81, Cooper Hilton. Number 83, Uriah Morrison. And number 97, Caleb Clave. Go through Northern's team as well until they get the ball snapped off. Number 3, Grayson Harris. Number 6, Darren Hughes. Number 8, Channing Lettner. Number 12, Eli Stevenson. Number 13, Trevor Cottle. Number 15, Bentley Cornell. Number 16, we believe, TJ Hughes. Number 29, Hagan Ball. And I'll stop right there.
Stevenson hands up under center. Hands it off to his running back. Not a whole lot there.
33, Aiden McQueen. Number 34, Addison Hughes. Number 34, Connor Crabtree. Number 36, Jacob Back. 37, Remington Stegall. 42, Alex Ford. 43, Elijah Hughes. 45, Grayson Farmer. 47, Cameron Wolf. 61, Clayton Bell. 70, Jace Dixon. 71, Nate Parker. 73, Devin Reynolds. 80, Sam Pointer. And number 99, Zachary Nichols.
That will do it. Oak Hill wins it 30-12 in the Chalet Futures game on Lake Cumberland Sports. Congratulations, Oak Hill. A great season for Northern as well. Well, that's our first broadcast for you. In minutes, the electric nightcap cross-county rivalry matchup resumes here at the reservation.